Hello views, this is MrRobloxIndonesia and welcome to another LEGO game devlog video. And in today's devlog video, we are going to make something interesting, which is, of course, this. But of course, this will be later in a certain section of the video, and I will not tell you guys when we are going to make this, because it's a secret. Shh. But before that, let's decide what we are going to do today. First and foremost, we are going to revamp the border, since it's too plain to watch like this image. After that, we are going to revamp, again, the close to arena tower, to be something like the Illuminati. Next, we are going to remodel and change some of the ranged weapons in the game. Oh, yeah, did I forget to tell you guys that I've made 2 original weapons with my bare hands? You can watch the videos on this, and this. Next is. And the fourth one, I'm going to make some random propaganda posters for these teams. Since the game literally doesn't have any feeling or aura around the places. Finally, we are going to fix the most annoying bug that has plagued this game since 105 days ago. Now, without further ado, let's get developing. I began to debug the most annoying bug of the game right now. Now, on the border, I start to rotate it a few degrees, making it thick. Copying to the other side, destroying the levels. Removing the city's buildings, since it's destroying the view, more destructing things. And finally posting to my server to get some feedback. Next up is a close to arena tower. After joining the Illuminati cult club, I was thinking that this middle arena section needed some reworking again. So with permission given from the president of the Illuminati cult club, I decided to redesign the close to arena tower to be more something like an eye staring at the god. First, I began to rearrange the walls around the arena towers, fixing the platforms and trusses around the walls, and finally rotating the arena towers. After that, I began to make a middle ruler, aligning the towers, and started removing the middle section and rearranging the walking platform. After that, I began adding some random blocks here and there, some flying tools and weapons replacement, and that's pretty much done.
Hell yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
So, after some adjustments to the Northern Ice's team base, we are back to the most annoying bug of the game, which is, of course, the team detecting bug issues. After a long 2 hours of debugging, I go to sleep and start planning for tomorrow.
Ah, fuck.
Alright, so, we began with a flashbang. After not being comfortable with the light mode, I began to move the moving blocks out of the original moving routes. Then after that, I started fixing some of the things, because the things just became broken. Now, onto the next dish. Or, I say, the hot dish.
Thank you. Love that sauce. It's a little different from my mother's, but it's good. Thank you very much. Love that.
Alright, before we begin, let's take a step back first, and talk about the history of these 2 weapons. Bay 21-02, also known as Blue Storm Bird 21, version 02, is a blue ranged incendiary device designed to project a controllable jet of fire, or known as a flamethrower. Make a debut appearance on August 8th, 2022, during the Save and Geared Up update, as part of the new and original weapons added to the game. The weapon was hyped with how you could get a high-speed movement with the small rotation of your mouse. The back quote, "This is fine blue fire," and a strange design about how you could hold 2 gas tubes on your one hand. On the other hand, the SAW launcher, or semi-automatic rocket launcher, is, well, a rocket launcher with a longer history than the Bay 21-02. Exist from the early days of Escape Velociity as part of the small PvP update in 2019. This launcher has been modified for many generations and has become what it is. Enough for the history lesson. Let's breaking the weapons down. The first one is Bay 21-02. As I said previously, the design for Bay 21-02 was strange at its finest, and for that reason I needed to redesign it a bit. First by, of course, removing the other tube to make it lighter, later making the handle a little bit on the back for later use, then reassembling all the parts together and making it more simplistic. Also make the fire to be green lie, rename it to Green Storm Artbird Wooden 01, or for short XAW01, and move it to the Southern Seas loadout. The next one is the SAW launcher 02. The serial number was used to identify the numerous changes made to the launcher. Right now, it is the second change that has been made, with the hollow in it. Now, because I'm too lazy to redesign, energy was taken up for the XAW01 redesign and renaming before, so I'm just going to add the most simplistic addition to be ever added. Yes. But we are not finished yet. Nah. This launcher had a bug that made it unplayable, where it literally can't take damage and just makes you fling around the map. After some analysis, some modifications to the code, some testing, some learning about a laser function called raycast, some more testing, some more modifications to the code, and then it worked. After that, I added a detect kill function. And re-adding the legendary weapon from the high middle ages of the testing era. The blue hyper laser gun. After asking people to test out my game, adding towers to each level, extending some landing platforms, removing the sniper, and swapping the Molotov and the bomb.
Now, for the real event of this Devlog again. Section. I will introduce the short-term defense mechanism,
or for short, SDM.
Pardon?
Let me explain. Are you tired that your enemy keeps stealing your flag when you are not looking?
Hi.
Are you tired when you fight your enemy only to realize that his mate is literally stealing your flag?
Hi.
Are you tired when you chase the flag thief only to die on an icy field?
Hi.
Fear not. Introducing
the short-term defense mechanism,
or SDM for short. This mechanism is a killing machine, both for the flag stealer and your potato computer. Killing the flag stealer in a matter of seconds, no fighting back, and no movement. Died on the spot. Made by the greatest programmer ever to live. So, how does it works? First, when you spawn on your base, go to your flag area, and you will see this electrical box thing.
Target acquired.
Crafted swiftly with love. Then what you're going to do is press it, which will turn the red light into a green light, and the text box into activated.
Defensive weapon selection system activated.
Next, what's going to happen is that, for the next 120 seconds, the flag area will be safe from any flag stealers. After 120 seconds have passed, the light will turn white and a text saying cooldown appears. Meaning, the job of
the short-term defense mechanism,
or SDM for short, is over. Right now, there are only 2 flavors, the salty spicy melon flavor, and the icy exploding flavor.
Oh, nice.
What are you waiting for? Get
The short-term defense mechanism.
or SDM for short right now. Just call 44333333 and the mechanism will get right on your door. Now, let's move on to the next thing. For quite some time now, I've been thinking that this game was missing something. If you walk around like a dumb kid, you're going to realize that this doesn't have any feeling to it, even though I proclaim that this game was about war. So, what makes the game feel like a war? The environment changes, but that's too big and time consuming, so I need something little less time consuming, and also makes a huge impact. Well, you already know what it is. After some research, I designed 2 types of posters for each team. For the Southern Sea, it's quite something simple, imperfect, and hand-drawn, like a child. Then, for the Northern Ice, it's something more simplistic, mimetic, and straightforward, like modernism. It seems like the design of the Southern Sea is more intriguing than the one of the Northern Sea. Next up is displaying all the propaganda posters for each team. Alright, that's all done. What's next?
Hello, MrRobloxIndonesia. It seems like the release of your update was not what we were hoping for. The problem remained the same as before. We're not saying that you don't qualify for this, but we have high expectations that you will do it much better than this. The deadline is still open. If you still want to continue to be part of this project, you know what to do.
Hello! The new version of our chatbot's AI is out now. This new version has impressive improvement over the previous one. This AI could assist educational goals by such things as making revenue.
Alright, views, after a long period of bug fixing about the team detect function, I found the perfect solution to solve the issue now. By using the getPlayerFromCharacter function, it's going to detect a player by searching its character's model after getting into the red box or orange box. Then we have a conditional statement. If the character or player is a character model that got into the box and that character model is on the same team, and then kill the character or player inside the box. After testing it out, it works perfectly fine.
Finally!
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's devlog video. This was quite long to make, so sorry for not uploading it much. As usual, if you guys are interested in the game and the server for the development log, all the links are in the description. That's all, thanks for watching.